This is like the first fight scene of the album. Like, I think it literally is only about a fight scene that probably lasts a paragraph, but we made it into a whole song just because it felt necessary.
Yeah, I remember reading this part of the story, and it's one of those moments that feels so large and like drawn out, even though it was really just a very like singular moment.
Yeah, it's kind of a brutal part of the story that I kind of was like, as I was writing it, I was like, is this too much? Like, am I being too brutal right now? Like with some of the imagery and stuff, but Mitch seemed to like it, so, and it birthed this song, so I'm happy with that, I guess.
Well, there was just so much imagery in it, in the story that you had written that was easy to work off of and work with, and you know, parts of this story are brutal, and I think that's, you know, the brutal moments make the joyful moments more joyful, and vice versa.
Yeah, contrast.
Definitely contrast is a strong theme.
The verses in this song are like were difficult for me for a long time because it's a lot of words, but the verses are relatively short. I don't know if that's a fault of like how we recorded the drums and arranged the thing before lyrics were written, probably. But it ended up feeling right. Like, this song doesn't feel like it needs to be longer to me. And like what we really care about is getting to like the heavy stuff. So.
I remember this song specifically was one where Brandon gave me the section of the story we were working with, and I literally just went through and picked out any word or phrase that I liked, and then just kind of puzzle pieced them all into a song, and then added words where needed and took words out.
Yeah, and it worked. It really, really worked in this situation. I think that bridge is like one of my favorite parts too. It's like a really cool building thing that just happened really naturally. And this outro, like, is just Austin going crazy on the drums. And I'm glad we were able to preserve the intensity of that in the final product, because it was insane watching him play it in the studio. I'm also really happy with the drum sound in this song too. And then we wanted some sort of emotional palate cleanser, which is what this was. I think this section right here is the last thing that I recorded for the album, right? This was, I think while I was mixing it, I went back and added this section because it felt like it needed something to help it transition into the next song better. And this just ended up being something that felt right. Transitions to the right key and all that stuff.
Yeah, transitions in general, I feel like were really important, and something that you did such an awesome job doing, because we have so many vibe shifts.
Yeah.
And making them seamless was no easy task, for sure.
It was a lot of effort and planning, for sure.
And time.
Yes, yeah.